They are ramping up efforts to deter them.
Step through the door of Secret Outfitters, and you'll enter a world of...
Careful screwing with the security around here. These idiots aren't quite as honest as the Freestar Rangers.
Hello there!
How about
Let me
hitting
know
up the
if you need
rooftops and
anything.
watching lightning?
Welcome to Sick Heart's Outfitters. Everything you need to explore the settled systems.
Great. I'll bring the blend. You
I can promise you, I'm not just using hyperbole to get your business. I've spent years perfecting my business by polling customers, measuring sales, and carefully adjusting my inventory to cater to just about everyone. So take your time, look around, ask me questions. You won't be disappointed. Haven't heard that one before. I have a lot of overhead in this place, and just between you and me, I am up to my eyeballs in debt. This is a prime spot, right next to the spaceport terminal, but the bills and the rent here are astronomical. You'd think that was the case, but I promise you, I budgeted for everything. Anyway, I don't want to bore you with the details of my business all day. So why don't you help out a poor shopkeeper like myself and buy something? My dear mother would have said the same thing. It has not always been easy. You won't find another store like mine on Neon. If you don't see it,
See any heat? Got our permission to take care of them. It's dangerous.
are qualified to assess and treat anything.
Your safety is almost guaranteed. So go out.
Say the hardest
Live your
part is
life.
showing up.
Live your best life.
And I've done
Be
that.
here when you're ready.
Our certified technicians quickly and painlessly alter your physical makeup. It's time to see yourself through new eyes. Oh yeah.
Gangs can keep from killing each other. Just might have a good day. What are you looking at?
Let's, stay away from Ebside. The locals there don't exactly appreciate the tourists.
Load of alcohol back to New Atlantis?
That's right. Every damn crate.
All right, let's cut the crap. This is because I refuse to pay Bayou's ridiculous tariff on my goods, right?
Can't you see? Nothing to see here. Move along.
I'm not in.
No. Hey, wait. You were there? When those security assholes nabbed me. Please, have a heart. You need to help me. Thank you. Oh, God. I gotta admit, I'm freaking out here. I've lost my job. I've lost my creds, and if I don't square things with Yannick Legrand, I'll lose everything else. Everything. Yannick is expecting a package. A really not so legal package. If you deliver it to him, he'll know I'm loyal. Don't worry, Yannick's loaded. He'll take care of you. Oh, man. You must still got space dust between your ears. Yannick Legrand's got the best booze and refreshments outside of the Astral Lounge. And unlike Astral, it's priced for real people, not just corporate heels. And he's the maker of blends, so he's the man. In a kind of punch-your-face sort of way. You are a regular lifesaver. My crate's on block O2 in Ebside. My authentic... Just tell the manager and she'll key you in. Just take that to Yannick and hopefully this damn nightmare will be over.
Catherine Luzion keeps demanding we look into her husband's murder. Murder, yeah, right. Hysterical.
If Benjamin Bayou's ego was as combustible as helium-3, he'd be able to provide enough fuel to power every ship in the settled systems.
And the final scores were surprisingly tight on engineering. Only scored more than rival Stroud Equity. One judge said, technologically, it's neck and neck. Really, there's no bad choices this season. Rumors abound that Stroud Equity has won the trick of the three claimant titles.
Don't make my job any harder.
I've heard that Benjamin Bayou has a private penthouse at the top of the tower. The view from up there must be breathtaking. I have something I need to discuss with you. Now that we have a moment, I wanted to ask how you're feeling. After your experience at the temple, you've given everyone at the lodge quite a scare. That's distressing, but to be expected, I suppose. According to what I've heard, your body absorbed an almost unquantifiable amount of energy of a type we can't even begin to understand. We're dealing with something unknown to modern science. Who knows how this encounter has affected your body or your mind? I know you're simply trying to brush this off with humor, but you really should act more concerned. That temple proves we're dealing with entities of unknown origin. The problem is that we can't even begin to guess what their intention was towards us and where they've gone. Perhaps that's true, or perhaps you were simply quite lucky. It's just that... Oh, I'm afraid that we're flying almost completely blind here. All we know for certain at this point is that whoever created the artifacts are the same beings that built the temple. Anything else is just guesswork. Oh, believe me, this is positively exhilarating. Think about the significance of this research. Who was this wondrous structure built to accommodate? Yes, exactly. It's funny. I used to think the artifacts were the end-all be-all of scientific discovery, the pinnacle mystery of our time. Never in my wildest dreams did I imagine it would lead to something of this magnitude. I just hope that you'll come through this, whatever it is, unharmed. Well, yeah, yes, of course you are. I was speaking of the power you've acquired. This is all scientifically speaking, of course. Look, I've already taken up too much of your time. All I can do is promise that I'm not going to make you deal with this mystery alone. Whatever might be happening, I'll be right here to help you every step of the way. Make some of the finest ships in the settled systems. I'd love to get a look at their operations.
It's all right. I just need to have a short chat with my counterpart. Is she in today?
Yes, allow me to bust you in, sir.
Walter.
Issa.
Shall we continue from last time? The luxury cruise line market is completely outside of our core competencies. Investing into it is a mistake.
No, I'm here about... Wait a minute, a mistake? Our ship designers are the best in the settled systems.
They design personal craft and military ships, Walter. Large-scale accommodations and hospitality is a completely different beast. Oh, I'm so sorry. Here I am arguing with my partner. And you're just standing right here. Issa Eklund, the hyphenated Eklund in our glorious company's branding? I see my partner has brought a labor dispute to my office.
No, I did not. Look, this isn't the time or the place.
I disagree. I don't see a reason we can't have this discussion. I won't belittle your position with some speech about how Stroud Eklund pays people more than average, or our years of charitable contributions. The fact is, the invisible hand of the market does not give out its gifts equally. We are literally in a tower, standing above the streets of the city. The metaphor isn't lost on me. No, I won't. Stroud Eklund, its people, its employees, its partners, its investors, they are who I care about, not the entirety of Neon. I wish I could say I was a better person, and that I would gladly martyr myself and my company for a better tomorrow. But I am not. And I won't.
You left your bank account off of that list, Issa.
Don't let that cold air fool you. I've seen her move mountains for others.
If my partner is done undermining my position, why doesn't he tell me just how you two met?
Merely pointing out your finer qualities, Issa. And my colleague here is from Constellation.
Ah, yes, the daring explorers my partner is so infatuated with. You should hear him reciting that speech.
There's no need to go into that.
Oh, my heart skips a beat when he does it. Really, it does. Such passion. If he talked to the board that way, I wouldn't need to placate them so much. I know. It's my favorite hobby. Now, why are you here, my dear?
It's the discretionary fund, Issa. I need all of it.
Oh, this wouldn't have anything to do with that meeting you've set up at the Astro Lounge, would it?
I never said that. Did you have an agent hack into my files again?
Only after you had one hack into mine. Tell me, can mutual distrust lead to a point where it's actually the same as mutual trust? Exactly. You can see how removed my husband is from the groundwork if he's overlooked something so obvious.
That was the point. Neutral territory in the open.
With no leverage. Oh, you must let me help. It's been too long.
I have this all taken care of.
Some investigation into the cellar. What's motivating them? Then, some preliminary casing of the Astral Lounge for security flaws. Give you the advantage if things go wrong.
Bribe a few bouncers, alter the codes on the doors.
Yes, exactly. I hate being selfish, but I would like some time with my husband. We need to go through the fund authorizations anyway.
James Newell is the broker who knows our cellar. He'll be able to help you find out more about them. And it shouldn't be hard to find the Astral Lounge. Here, let me at least give you some operation funds since I won't be joining you. Meet me back here. I'm going to be present for the negotiation. I'm not leaving you to the Neon Sharks, I promise.
We should have a talk. When you have the time, of course. I have an important personal decision to make, but I need to discuss something with you first.
Oh, I missed you.
I missed you too.
You're still so tense. Normally, once we're alone, your shoulders are...
Phew, thank you. So, where to start? Before I was with the Navigator Corps, I was career military, part of the United Colonies Navy. When the Colony War broke out, I was posted as the chief navigator on a warship, the Dauntless.
There's the occasional assassination attempt.
So, you don't need anything from me then?
Then you were right. I didn't want to go into detail before because... well, just hear me out. There was a particularly bloody battle. We were fighting over a world in the Eta Cassiopeia system. Worst fighting I'd ever seen. We lost 12 ships that day. 12. Including my own.
I know Constellation seems to take up so much of my time. But I never stop thinking of you. Wondering what maneuvering you're doing to take over the company.
Economic reasons. Both sides wanted to drop refinery outposts on the surface to bolster their supply. I'm well aware how many lives were lost. Now let me finish. The ship was barely intact. The captain and first mate died the previous day, which put me in command. A shrewd captain would have called for the crew to abandon ship. But I was so angry. I wanted to stay. I needed to fight. You were awfully quiet. The Dauntless was a tough little ship. No shields and the hull was breached, but it still had power. And weapons. That's why I remained in the battle. Huge mistake. I believe you. But you haven't heard the worst of this. We fought for hours, but the damage was fatal. I gave the order to abandon ship and the crew piled into the escape shuttle. As the shuttle launched, I could see it was damaged. I heard screams before the radio cut. The last thing I saw, they were spiraling helplessly towards the planet's surface. There was nothing I could do. It was my duty as acting captain to be the last person to leave the Dauntless. We had more than one escape shuttle available. So, I elected to wait until they were safe. Thank you. But condolences can't reverse what I've done. I was caught up in the moment. An inexperienced captain making rash decisions that cost people their lives. You okay? Try telling that to their loved ones. When the dust settled, the United Colonies gave me a medal. Can you believe that? A damn medal! I never even had a chance to find the shuttle wreckage and give my crew a proper burial. Bad luck. That sounds familiar. Remember when you said no one but me would have pushed harder to keep the Navigator Corps going? Well, this time, pushing too hard cost lives. Don't you get it? Everything I do, everything I touch, somehow falls apart. That's why I'm worried about us. This silence is getting awkward. All this nonsense and you still have faith, eh? You really care about me, don't you? You in deep thought or something? You were awfully quiet. You know, I've spent a lot of time thinking about us, about our relationship, how we've clearly become close. I practiced what I was going to say when the moment was right, and now that it's here, my mind's gone blank. Look, you deserve the best. Someone who can give themselves to you entirely. But right now, I have too much baggage. I hope you'll forgive me for pushing you away.
Frank, quit staring.
Here, you better stay off the Aurora. You don't want that drug scrambling your brains.
Yes?
Yeah, you're new here, aren't you? Name's Boone Morgan, your new best friend on Neon. If you're here for a drink or listen to the music, I've got you covered. But if you're here for something a little more exciting, we have plenty of Aurora for sale. Then what are we waiting for? Here, take a look at the menu. Now, I'm not going to lie. The Aurora is a bit expensive, but... Excellent choice. The Sky Suite offers luxury and sophistication you won't find anywhere else in the settled systems. And since you'll be living in the same tower as the Astral Lounge, all of its pleasures and pageantry are only an elevator away. You all right? What's the matter? Can't think of what to say? How unfortunate. Got plenty here to choose from. The Astral Lounge is one of the safest places in all of Neon. Security is hand-picked from the finest officers in the city. then I would say you'd be interested in the Astral Lounge VIP package. For a reasonable fee, our security can be your security. We do strive for setting the most reasonable rate. Huh. You work for Stroud Eklund? Perhaps something could be arranged. A compelling argument from a city native. Well, I think we can certainly offer a discounted rate for you. Excellent. Let me just apply that discount we discussed, and done. Pretty amazing, isn't it? That's Borealis, only 19 years old, and yet she produces some of the most heart-pounding, trippiest electronic music you've ever heard. I don't know where she gets her inspiration, but enjoy the lounge.
Hey there. Air.
You're enjoying the music at the lounge. Yeah, sorry, I don't do autograph. Now that would be something new for a change. You can't even imagine how many people ask for an autograph or picture after I've been modding all night. It gets really annoying. Oh, so it's my fault. I suppose next you're going to tell me it's okay for fans to start stealing stuff too. My music slate's gone. Completely vanished. Oh yeah, absolutely. The trick is not getting hooked on that feeling. Oh man. Wow, that would be so cool. Yeah, please. I thought I sensed a decent aura around you when you walked up. Exactly. So, oh, and if you're looking for a lead, talk to Micah. Anyway, I got to figure out how I'm going to mod my next set. Well, most of the people who come through here are fans. That leaves collectors, competitors, or just a thief trying to make a cred. People try to put a price on everything. If that price is big enough, you start attracting people with bad vibes. Only a matter of time before you get cut. Sound safe?
Back off. You don't want to pick a fight with me.
Make sure you check every entry. There might be some embedded data we could use to our advantage.
Watch his back. He's causing problems. No percentage in causing problems in Neon.
The time to enhance your life. Here at Enhance.
So go out, have your fun, live your
Interesting. This district certainly provides evidence that Ryujin's influence has spread from their tower and out into the city.
Hey there, friend. Need something?
Oh, I think somebody just picked my pockets.
And accessories for all your...
Welcome to Neon.
Welcome to Newell's. If you're looking for any specific goods, Rosa and I guarantee we'll beat Sieghart's lousy selection every time. Was it something I said? It's okay. No rush. Oh, I don't have a problem with this place. My problem is Siegert himself. That man has absolutely no respect for the business community on Neon. He skips merchant meetings and refuses to participate in any of our group buys. Worst of all, he pays off Neon's security to keep his place safe. Everyone has a choice. The only way to fight Neon security is if all the merchants unify and push back on these unreasonable... Anyway, sorry. If you'll forgive the outburst and have a look around... Maybe I did. Maybe I did. Information isn't usually free. I don't usually package pieces of intel, but maybe I could. Okay. I don't know much. But I did have one of my freelancers tail the seller back to his place. Sleep Crate 1. Let me write down the unit for you. I had to chase more zone heads out of here today. I don't think they even knew what planet.
Packaged food? Check.
Lockpicked that easily since I traveled with Vladimir's sword.
Making a fortune if we let us fish for cash.
So what do you say?
Maybe I should just get out of here and go join...
Be sure you never find yourself on the wrong end of a bounty.
Need a pick-me-up? At Terra we've got you covered. Morning, noon, or night.
Out of my face. I want to talk.
So you can do your banking your own way, on your own time.
My mother wanted me to be a doctor. A doctor?
How are the preparations coming? Excellent. Good work. Let's head to the Astral Lounge. Goodbye, my dear. See you at the next board meeting?
Oh, I'll be keeping an eye on this little operation, just in case. Good luck, all of you.
Should stick to the main plaza, unless you like getting soaked by the rain.
All right, we're here. Now, I don't know what the cellar looks like, but they'll have a security briefcase with them, larger than normal, big enough to hold the artifact. We should split up. The code phrase to identify yourself as the buyer is Ramsey and Travers. Are they?
Code phrases? My goodness, Walter, I think you're taking this espionage business a little too seriously.
Remember, Ramsey and Travers. We'll meet back near the elevator.
I can't hear myself think. Lift it up.
Take it easy.
I heard you don't need to wear your helmet in here. You know that, right?
Hell yeah! This is awesome!
What's up?
Howdy.
Say, kid, how'd you like to hitch your wagon to a celebrity star? Hmm? That's right. The Mickey Caviar is in the market for a job, and you look like someone who could use a great ship's cook. What do you say? Oh, you break? Ah, people these days. I'm a food critic. No. Well, there's no accounting for taste. Just my luck.
What is it? Can't you see I'm busy, Tree? Oh, really? I heard you all have a meeting in a few minutes, don't you? In one of those fancy VIP lounges? Speaking of which, I gotta get going myself. Excuse me.
I just saw our seller walk by. Good job. I know, I'm leaning on you a lot. What can I say? You're reliable. Now, before we head in there, let me go over the ground rules. He'll ask for twice what we agreed on. That's normal. He'll probably try to walk out. That's normal, too. Don't worry about the amount we actually settle on. The Stroud-Eklund Discretionary Fund is just a chip to you and me. Our goal is to get him to accept that chip in exchange for the artifact. Anything goes as long as it's in our hands, and we're not dead. Let's just try it my way first, Remember, that man is selling the artifact for a reason. He might be nefarious, but he might just be desperate. If everyone walks away with what they want, I'll call it a success.
So you're Stroud. You look different in person.
Our public relations always insists on doing some touch-ups for the official photos. Embarrassing, really.
Your security here going to stand or sit for this little meeting, making me nervous. So polite. Almost makes me forget what planet I'm on.
Am I to assume that briefcase has our item of interest?
Yeah, here it is.
Well, look at that.
One of a kind, and I know you want it.
I have the amount we agreed on.
Things have changed. I want double.
Now, how am I supposed to do that?
I don't know, but your security here seems to have some fancy gear. Why don't they chip in? What the? Security!
As you can see, we're in control. Take advantage of our generosity. Take the money.
All right. Okay. It's all yours. Hope I never see any of you people ever again.
We have it. This couldn't have gone better. Well done. Some high-pressure tactics, but we got what we were after. Time to go home. Shall we? Shall we head home? Remember, you're representing all of us out there.
Stop right there. You're in possession of Slayton Aerospace property.
Ah. Slayton must have been the original owner. We don't need to do this. All's fair on Neon. Am I right?
Hand over Mr. Slayton's property. Now. It's my employer's property. That's not happening. Hold on. Let's keep Neon Security out of this. I'm here for the rock. I'm not your... That's it, we're done.
Oh, you're good.
Now we're talking.
Neon Security! Stand down or be neutralized!
Sending our men to the Astral Lounge.
Anything valuable?
Back. We better look at the planet. presume there's a reason that you're disturbing me?
Is there a type of weapon Pombatech won't make? If you want to see how short my temper is, keep talking.
Ace, something's gone wrong, hasn't it?
Slayton has put a bounty on your heads. He squeezed a few palms. Your ship's been impounded at the spaceport.
There goes our way out.
I'm out!
Oh God, help!
I'm not getting any younger here.
Somebody help, please!
No way!
Agreed. Have a talk with the man himself.
Slayton Aerospace has offices here in the trade tower. If Nicholas is moving this quickly, he must be there or close by.
Let's head to their lobby, shall we? See if we can make an appointment.
Get lost. I have a job to do.
Quick piece of advice. We hear the name Benjamin Bayou, and we should duck the other way. Fast.
Hoping to get a meeting? I've been waiting all day. It's ridiculous. Welcome to Slayton Aerospace. Can I help you? I'm afraid Mr. Slayton is a very busy man. Maybe I could squeeze you in. There does seem to be a hole in his schedule. Oh, I think we can make an exception in your case. Mr. Slayton will see you. Just use the elevator.
I hear Slayton's had some major layoffs recently. Never a good sign.
Slayton sure takes his security seriously.
Wait. This clearly isn't an executive level. He's on to us.
Walter. Taking what's mine and then breaking into my office. A bold move, but one easily countered.
Oh, we're trapped.
Hello, Walter, dear, are you there?
Issa?
Took longer than I'd like, but I managed to pay off one of Slayton's security consultants. They've patched me in.
All right, we've got her out. Once the door's open, just follow her instructions, okay? I do have other things that require my attention, you know. We can't always continue this some other time? I'm aware of the irony of me continuing to say it'll be easy. But it'll be easy.
Will open in 3, 2, 1. Slayton's guards and Employees are all over. Be careful. Okay. You'll want to use the vent system to slip around unnoticed. There's a cupboard just to the right of the elevator you came in on. Security is on full alert. No one you have to fight your way to the exit.
Might as well take what we can.
climb up the trade tower?
There's a series of catwalks that lead directly up one floor to the executive level.
Well, I guess that's you.
You're coming in just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
You know, it's moments like this that really makes Neon the best place to do business. You steal what's mine. I trap you in the city. You infiltrate my office. I lock it down. Where else can you match wits for the highest stakes but here? Aren't you? In the back of your mind, through the tunnel vision of adrenaline, there's a part of you that belongs here. It happens to all of us. You have what's mine. I, indirectly, have what's yours. We are at a stalemate. Although I do count a few more guns on my side. You do make a bold point, but that doesn't resolve our current dilemma.
Perhaps I can help. We're both people of business, Nicholas. In the same industry, no less.
Yes, I'm beginning to see the opportunity. Mr. Musgrove, my former employee, and the thief responsible for our serendipitous meeting, was caught prior to your arrival. I think it would cement our new partnership if you were to decide on his sentence yourselves. I yield to your judgment. You've more than proven yourself capable of resisting any course of action I attempt to dictate to you.
I trust that you're not seriously considering having that thief killed.
My security brought Musgrove to my office. I'm sure seeing you again will be a fine conclusion to your previous business.
We have an opportunity to spare a man's life. I know he probably wouldn't do the same for us, but that shouldn't matter.
Oh no. You. Slayton really does have a sick sense of humor. Same old song, huh? You know how this works. Just make up your mind.
I don't need to tell you this, but we don't need to kill him. We were taking advantage of his initiative, after all. And we got what we wanted.
Thank you.
You have no idea how lucky you are, Musgrove. If it was up to me, I'd have fed you to the wolves.
A rare moment of compassion for this city. Very well. I'll clear things up with the authorities. You're free to go.
Time to go. Let's talk more back at the ship.
You're coming in just behind the executive elevators. I'll call the one on the far end, and you can walk right over the top.
You know, it's moments like you steal, aren't you? You have what, although...
Perhaps I can help.
Yes. Mr. Musgrove, I think it... I yield to your judgment.
I trust that you're not...
My security...
We have an opportunity to spare a man's life.
Oh no. You. Same old song.
I don't need to tell you this.
Justice for some, huh? Fine. Rather be caged than dead.
A cage is too good for you, Musgrove. They should stick you on an asteroid somewhere and let you think about what you've done.
I will make the arrangements for Neon Security to take him into custody. You're free to leave. This was a good meeting. Very productive.
Have a nice day. Get going. Mr. Slayton is done with you.
Clover over at Kelp Corp is too good for me.
ATMs are spread throughout the settled system, so you can do your bit.
Honestly,
Each of our marinas is a rarefied air above the serious.
You ever hear that one about the
won't find better weapons than Neon. Hey, thanks for stopping by. I can't say I'm surprised. They fire more smoothly than Laredo weapons. What brings you to Ryujin Tower? Oh, good luck. Hopefully they'll hire you, and we can stop listening to this non-stop audio ad. I think you'll be impressed. Come back soon.
Fill out an application today to become part of the most advanced technology corporation in the settled systems.
You in a buying mood today? Welcome to the Ryujin Industry. I'm stocked up on... Have a good one.
While we're here, you might want to stay away from the edge of the upper platform. It's a long way down.
Industries, can I help you? You must be one of the candidates that Imogene Salzo is interviewing today. Her office is down the hallway to my left. Take another left at the conference room, follow it around to the right and up a small flight of stairs. Then take a left and keep heading that way until you see her office. Sounds like a maze, right? So if you want me to walk you back there or have any questions, just let me know. Of course.
Don't cause any trouble.
This current floor we're on is the main operations level. It's where the grunt work happens for this department. Research, data entry, more busy work than you can stand. Most of the people here are technicians that report to Yuko.
Oh, I can't imagine being forced to spend my days doing menial work in an office like this, instead of exploring the stars on the bridge of a spacecraft.
Just waiting for more info. As usual.
Make it quick. I have a deadline.
And here we are. Good luck in there. I'll probably see you on your way out.
Great. A full spacesuit. Corporate environments aren't that toxic. Have a seat. And your friend?
All right. Just to get a few things straight here. I'm Imogen Salzo, Senior Operations Specialist here at Ryujin Industries. I don't normally do this, but my counterpart Yuko is indisposed at the moment, so here I am. We're looking for someone to fill an entry-level administrative position. Apparently our algorithm felt you were a decent match. So let's get this started. Why do you want to work for Ryujin Industries? It's always nice to see the local residents take an interest in us. Why do you consider yourself qualified for a job like this? including this job? The art of the deal can go a long way here. If what you say is true, you'll have department heads fighting over you in no time. How motivated are you to succeed? Here at Ryujin, that's completely up to you. It's not unheard of for someone like you to reach an executive-level position. Plus, we're pretty good at finding any untapped potential, so if there's a role we know you'll excel at, we'll find it. And finally, my last question. If you worked here for 5 years, what role would you see yourself in? Crafting that perfect answer? If you can make any deal happen, management is just the tip of the iceberg. So look, since there's a million other things I'd rather be doing than this, not to mention that this isn't even my job, you're hired. On a probationary period? Of course. First order. There's a meeting starting soon, and I need you to pick up the coffee order at Terra Brew. Fairly easy, so you shouldn't be able to screw it up. If there's a line, skip it. Tell them you're here for Imogen Salzo, and you should get served right away.
Imogen and Yuko run a tight ship around here.
Clover over at Kelp Corp. Too good for Neon. Sounds like she's trying to help someone or something. Honestly, I kinda tuned her out.
arrest. No sudden move. We've got a live one here.
I can't be a part of this. Move on.
I'm working hard, Captain.
Yes?
Sure, sweet pea. Your man can always use a laugh.
Okay. Who can jump higher than a skyscraper in New Atlantis?
I guess I don't call that a win.
Everybody!
What do you think?
Skyscrapers can't jump!
Thank you. Okay. I guess. Good one. Some
Some people call Issa a jewel, but
Hey,
she's
next
more
time you see Barrett, try it out on him.
I can't really describe it. There's a me, and a her, and an us. And I wouldn't trade the us for all the credits in Neon.
Well, that's a surprise. That's one of the sweetest things I've ever heard you say, Walter.
All in all, a great success. Thank you for allowing me to tag along with Constellation's newest star. Yes, I used a pun. Forgive me.
Hey, Dusty. If you're ever thinking to yourself, oh, I could really listen to the guards and guards. Stop by and say hello, okay? Red apogee, surrounded by stars and the vastness of space.
You have no right to. My people have killed for this. But I will offer you one chance to hand over the artifact and turn away from this path.
That's not any type of ship I recognize.
fact that you do not know says much. We are the Starborn, and you are unworthy to possess the artifacts.
Ridiculous. You have no right to dictate what we can or cannot do with the artifacts.
Tell us, please. What are the artifacts? What are they for? Did you make them? What gives you more right to them than humanity?
Answering your questions is exactly what we cannot allow. Abandon your thirst for knowledge, or drown in it. The more you understand, the more damage you will do.
How could just knowing what you are be dangerous?
Our distance from you is the whole point. We interfere now because we must.
I'm not liking what I'm seeing on the scans. Energy output from that ship is far above the normal range. If we spin up the grav drive now, we have a chance. You really want to risk a straight fight with an enemy we know nothing about? We need to regroup. Bide our time.
We can wait no longer.
Out of here!
Prepare yourself for oblivion.
Now is the best time. I appreciate it. Are you ready to talk?
Speculation part of my brain is in overdrive. Need to regroup at the lodge immediately. Tell Noel to analyze the data off the ship's sensors. Everyone's going to want to weigh in on this.
Absolutely. We have much to discuss.
I got a minute to chat?
Here when you got a moment.
Maybe a few minutes. Probably not hours, though. But no guarantees.
while we're here, it wouldn't hurt if we checked in at the lodge.
Walter spends a fortune to maintain the lodge, but I'd say it's worth every credit.
How is Neon? Are you okay? Okay. I'll start transferring the data over now. Let me just bring it up on here at the table. Is that a prototype? No, that material isn't anything we... What the... Everyone, come take a look at this.
That's no faction vessel or Crimson Fleet. Secret military tech, maybe?
No United Colonies Admiral approved that starship design.
They call themselves the Starborn. Demanded we hand over the artifact. Like we were children, playing with their parents' things.
What do people know? Any offshoot groups go by that name?
Not in any corner of the settled systems I've seen. Maybe a distant human colony finally popping its head up. Another house for Rome.
I very much doubt that.
We ignoring the obvious here? A heretofore unknown group who just happens to know about the artifacts. I'm just gonna say it. Intelligent alien life, or extra-dimensional beings. The original creators from the furthest fringes of space.
Or beyond even that. Is the metaphor of avenging angels coming down to keep humanity from forbidden knowledge not apt here?
So, we have a lot of theories, but nothing concrete. Except that they're after the artifacts, and they're willing to take them by force.
Or what Walter said. They were acting like a parent. Worried their children are playing with something they don't understand.
So, they're strong-arming us for our own good? That doesn't sound very divinely benevolent to me.
Noel, start analyzing all the data from the ship sensors. The gravitational waves they caused, scans of their weapons, shields, everything. We're in the dark. We need to learn anything about them we can, including some way to fight them if necessary. Until then, we stay the course, collect the artifacts. It's even more important now that an intelligence we don't know or understand is looking for them. That ship could be anywhere in deep space. All we can do is be more cautious, but we are not stopping. This could end up being a race we don't want to lose. Vladimir, has the Eye picked up anything new?
Some glints of shine in the dark. Ready to hand them out as soon as you please.
All right. Good luck, everyone. And be careful out there.
Hello, Captain.
Still need to lift another set today. Been dragging. Shoulder stiff.
I must confess, grab drive makes me feel alive.
Ah, hello.
You had a hell of a shake, getting bullied in the void. Starborn sure know how to make an entrance. Ready to head back out there? double-check the safety and locks wherever you go, okay?
Do you have a new set of orders for me today?
Ever since we talked about the Battle of Cassiopeia, I can't get what happened out of my mind. I know, but that's not the point. This isn't about fault. This is about closure. Until I return to Cassiopeia, I'll never be able to put this to rest. I would like that. Actually, I need that. One problem, though. Pinpointing the crew's shuttle wreckage is going to be like trying to find a grain of salt in a sandbox. I think we need to start by locating my old campsite on Cassiopeia 1. It was a 50-50 shot, and they lost the gamble. Still, I'll never forget my finger hovering over that launch button. It turned out that my shuttle had just enough power to allow an emergency landing on the planet's surface. I wouldn't call what I did a soft landing. That's what I was hoping. For that, we are going to have to head to Mast and see if we can get the information from my old friend, Admiral Logan. Your instincts are right on target. Logan and I butted heads more than once during my time with the Navigator Corps. Look, I hope this isn't asking too much. That's why I need you by my side. Truth is, I'm scared. If I begin to fall apart, I need someone I can trust to keep me in check. Oh yeah? Well, you haven't seen me behind closed doors. Joking aside, you've always been there when I've needed your help. Why you continue to support me, I'll never understand. I don't... I've been so busy searching the stars for something I've seriously considered sharing with you for a long time. I'm just not ready. Not yet. You're right. Hey, anyway, I've taken up enough of your time. Hopefully, it'll bring me the closure that I've needed for far too long.
hear a joke?
Sure, sweet pea. Yo, man could always use a laugh.
Okay. Who can jump higher than a skyscraper in New Atlantis?
I don't know. Who?
Everybody! Skyscrapers can't jump!
Good one, Cora. Hey, next time you see Barrett, try it out on him.
We're here, hot off the stellar slide.
Unknown vessel, prepare to submit to...
Wait, I know him. He's the one that helped on Altair 2. This is Captain Young. Please acknowledge. We can wait a little longer, Lieutenant. Please respond. For total strangers, huh? You are giving us a run for the money. Do I have to? Fine. Private Psy says hi. No more passing messages. Decorum, Marines. So, Command signed off on our unauthorized training mission. Sadly lost some men, but training accidents happen to the best of us. I stand by it. You'd make a hell of a Marine. But, damn proud to know you too. Command's shipping us off to parts unknown. But would you accept a final parting gift? It's a nice thought, but the galaxy's a big place. A lot of good people owe you their lives. Maybe one day some of us can return the favor. Young out.
Non-breathable atmosphere. For safety, we probably shouldn't stray too far from our ship.
These ruins are fascinating. Oh, I could spend years studying. Nice singing! Bring it on!
Strained my patience. Fall to dust.
I wanted to talk to you, but honestly, I don't know where to begin. The Starborn's technology is simply astonishing. It's just almost too much to process. Yes, I suppose I am. But you can hardly blame me, can you? You do understand the significance of this encounter. This is humankind's first contact with what I believe is an alien race. Oh, we could learn so much from them. That's what disturbs me. Can't be a coincidence that these Starborn suddenly appeared after your experience at that temple. We know they're here to lay claim to the artifacts, but what's their true motivation? I feel exactly the same way, but it certainly sounded like they weren't willing to work with us at all. Damn. Oh, if only we knew more about the Starborn. What their species is like, where they're from, how they're able to speak our language. I feel like a cadet on my very first day aboard a spaceship. No, not time travelers. I don't think the science is there to support that theory. Their name alone, Starborn. There's some type of hidden meaning there. Whatever the case may be, I can assure you that Constellation intends to get to the bottom of this mystery. Exactly. We must use all of the tools at our disposal to learn more about the Starborn and their... Thank you. You know, it's funny. When I was a little girl, I'd lay on the ground and stare up at the stars. I'd remain there for hours in silence, eyes closed, listening. This encounter with the Starborn, is that moment to me. The stars are finally whispering. Although I'm flattered that you think of me that way, there's a time and a place. Well then, I've certain. Just do be careful if you cross paths with these Starborn in the future. Well, that was fun. Now what?
Hail acknowledged. Star station operating under automated control. No further response.
grab drive to normal propulsion.
I know a few archaeologists back in New Atlantis that would give their left arm to be here right now.